Peace and blessings, love and light. This is Eric Wright, spiritual name Asadu Allah Kushai. Thank you for joining in to listen to X Tabernacles Satisfy Your Soul, and we hope that we can. And we appreciate you taking the time out. Today is October 14th, and we're going to start with the book of Job, 12, chapter 7 through 10th verse. It states, ask the animals, and they will teach you, or the birds in the sky, they will tell you. In this story of Job, I'm assuming we all know the story of Job, but to put it in context, a bunch of Job friends got together and they were watching him go through this hard time and suffering, and his friends couldn't understand because Job was pretty much the best of them. And they asked Job, can you fathom the mystery of God? And you know, a mystery is something that has to be figured out or investigated, something that has to be studied. Even God gave additional information in the Bible as well. If you go to Proverbs, it speaks about observing the ant and studying the ant, and to ward away from stagnation or procrastination. In Proverbs, it says, it asks, actually, "O sluggard, how long will you sleep?" Stating that in order for you to actually be who you need to be, you have to be active and also study that mystery of God. But Job told them, ask the animals, they'll teach you, or the birds in the sky, they'll tell you. I want to cross-reference that with the Quran. And if we look at the 29th chapter and 20th verse, it says, roam the earth and observe how the creation was initiated. In the Quran, this is a direct commandment to observe and learn from what Allah has made. In the Quran's 71st chapter, 14th verse, Allah also reminds us that these creations are in a divine design. And even when we start to study it, we have to understand that even we were made in a design that took actual stages. So we didn't come fully developed, but it took stages for us to get there. And if you think about pregnancy or anything like that, we don't come automatically whole. It takes stages for us to be developed. And going farther, to cross-reference that with our indigenous spirituality, whether it's from Africa, America, other parts of the world, we find artifacts of our ancestors that have been misunderstood or misinterpreted. As like the Bible and the Quran suggest that you observe God's design and learn from the animals, our ancient relatives did this in a literal way. Many stated that our ancient relatives worship idols and things like that and different deities. But you have to take a deeper look at it. And it shows that they not only observe nature, they place names to them and praise the God nature of those animals. If a couple was ready to have a child, they would reference the hippo. Not that the hippo would grant them children, but the God quality of that hippo is fertility, because that hippo always continues to be fertile and produce. And it has that motherly instinct that it would not only fight an alligator, but also a lion if it meant to protect their child or the family. The same is for the sun, or Ra. The sun wasn't God, but the characteristics of the sun had a God quality, and the light, the warmth, the ability to grow things was its manifestation of God. In closing, if you want to understand God, observe, study. Study what has been given, because the answers are all around us. And before we leave, again, I will always pray that we push back from anything negative, anything bad. And my prayer upon to you going into this week, Kosia Kinda, I negate death on you. Kosi Arun. I negate sickness on you. Kosi Afu. I negate loss. Kosi Pay. I negate any curse on you. Kosi Bay. I negate any bad luck towards you. Kosi Nene. I negate any enemies on you. Kosi Joe. I negate any limitations on you. Kosi Fatibo. I negate any sudden tragedies on you. Kosi Wahala. I negate any deep troubles. Kosi Lepepe. I negate any gossip on you. Kosi Olopa. I negate any police or arrests on you. As we all say, Oshay, Assalamu alaikum wa salama, peace, love, and light. And I hope you have a wonderful week. This is Asadu Allah Kushite, better known as Eric Wright.